Hi there. I'm with Michelle, a friend of mine, and she was one of the first people too to also tell me about a God box besides my wife. And so I want to sit here and with her and get a little more information. So where did you first hear about a God box, Michelle?
I can't for the life of me remember. I know it was
That's not a good answer. No, I'm just.
I for the life of me, I really can't remember. I know Mickey started it. Well, I think Mickey started him, and I talked to her back then, but I don't know where I got the idea
And
from.
Mickey was a friend of yours, right?
Mickey was my sponsor.
Yeah. Okay. And so do you use a God box?
Yes, I do. I've always used one.
Can you give me any God box stories that you're willing to share?
Well, do you want to hear the one about my son again?
If you would like to share that, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything like that, but I think would give mothers a real hope of that are dealing with people with issues of addiction and anger and things like that. So, yeah, why don't you please share with us?
Okay. My son was really angry at me because I was an alcoholic and I was never there for him. And their dad was really abusive at him. And I knew Brian was going to be trouble. Anyway, he started drinking and using in his teenage years, and he was angry. And I knew for sure he was going to end up in prison for the rest of his life for killing somebody. And I didn't want that. Yeah, I started putting things in my God box way back then when the kids were little, and I put my son's name in there because I didn't know what else to do with him. I got him into counseling, of course, but I also put his name in the God box. And it turns out my son is God. He's the perfect model of a citizen today. He has an excellent job. He's a nurse. He has two beautiful, beautiful little girls and a beautiful wife, a nice house down in Ventana Ranch. He has everything, and he never even got arrested again after that first time. It was a miracle.
So he was having troubles basically. You put him in the God box and then miracles started to happen. Is that how I
Right.
understand it? That's cool. How do you use a God box to turn things over, like to your higher power?
I turn everything I'm having trouble with. I recently was in a fight with one of the girls here, and her name's in there. I got into my get this. I got into my God box to put my little chip in because I always put a chip in because God did it. I didn't do this, and I was putting my chip in my God box, and there was $70, and I go, wow.
That's
I don't remember putting it in there, but thank you.
hey, maybe you didn't put it in there. Maybe it just came down and God goes, ooh, maybe somebody else goes, hey, here's a good hiding place.
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah, a God box works when other things don't. Can you tell people what a God box, how to do a God box, how to set it up and everything?
Just get a little God, any kind of a little square box will work, and put designs on it like God and God we trust, anything like that. And you put all your cares and worries in there, everything you're worried about, everything you want to turn out better. You can really put anything in there. I do. I put everything in there.
Apparently, you put money in there too. You want to hand me that God box and we'll show it to them?
Sure.
Yeah. All righty. This is one of the God boxes I made in arts and crafts, just with some stickies. And then it's just a simple box that I got at the Hobby Lobby, and then put a little design on it. And yeah, I think I'm going to give this away or something. I don't know. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. But so would you recommend that people use a God box?
Oh my God, would I ever?
What?
Everybody needs one.
Everybody needs a God box. Well, thank you, Michelle, for coming on, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's